Hi everyone, it's Santi here and welcome back to another FPL video on my channel. In this video, I'll be looking at my transfer plans ahead of Gameweek 36. I did play my wild card and we'll be looking at how that went as well. So if you find the video helpful in any way, please give the video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. This is the team that I ended up with. I ended up with Petrovic in goal for the double fixtures that he had in Game 35. So he returned 2 points against Aston Villa but has a second fixture at home against Spurs, so I'm looking forward to that. I kept Fabian Schär, who's currently flagged with only a single point, brought in Guardiola, who returned 15 points after scoring a goal and keeping a clean sheet against Forest, brought in Pedro Porro, who only returned a single point against Arsenal, has a second fixture to play against Chelsea, kept Cole Palmer, who is my captain with only 4 points but has the second fixture yet to play. I have Brennan Johnson and Son with the second fixture to play. I brought in Anthony Gordon, who returned 10 points, which I'm very happy about. Bruno Fernandes with only 4 points. Nicholas Jackson up front with 2 points, and Alexander Isak, who returned 13 points. On my bench, I have Onana with 4 points, Holland with 5 points. I kept Ben White and Gabriel, who only ended up with a single point in game 35. So currently on about 60 points, which I'm not really mad about. I think I was expecting worse, so I'm happy with how the game week is going at the moment. Hopefully, I can get more returns in the last fixture that has to be played between Chelsea and Spurs. So this is how the wildcard went. I think the only negative thing about it is that I kept Fabian Schär during the wildcard, but he's currently flagged with a hamstring injury and has a 75% chance of playing in game 36. I think I kept Newcastle because they do have 4 fixtures to play in the next 3 game weeks, so I was hoping that maybe there's a chance I can get more returns. He's flagged, so I'll probably be listening to the press conferences to see if I can get any news on whether he's fit heading into game 36 or 37 before I make a change. But that's something that I have to look at and maybe make a change heading into game 37 or game 36. So that's how game 35 went, and looking forward to game 36, and hopefully we can do even much better. In terms of the changes I'm looking to make, I'm not happy with Bruno Fernandes or Son that I brought in planning for the double that they have in game 37. Now, with Bruno, he was very disappointing against Burnley at home, but I think that fixture away against Crystal Palace is a fixture that maybe I can expect returns from. But then he doubles in 37 against Arsenal and Newcastle, both fixtures at home. So that's something really to consider. I think it's not a wise move to transfer him out, but he's really someone that I'm looking at as a transfer out option because I'm looking to try and bring back Kai Havertz, who I transferred out during my wild card. Now, Son is also another one that I brought in during the wild card because of the fixtures that he had in game 35, and he also doubles in game 37. So there's those 2 players that I'm looking at as my transfer out options because I think Kai Havertz has been a very good asset in my team. I unfortunately transferred him out during the wild card, but I'm looking to try and bring him back because in game 36, Arsenal play at home against Bournemouth. Another very good fixture that we can expect some returns from. So that's something that I'm pondering about. Either I'll do it or not, or maybe just roll my transfers into game 36. But Kai Havertz is someone that I'm looking to try and get back in my team heading into game 36. There's a few players that I'm looking at as my transfer targets heading into game 36. So top of the list is Kai Havertz. Like I said, at home against Bournemouth in game 36, plays United in 37, and then finishes the season at home against Everton. Kai Havertz is someone that I'm really keen on bringing back into my team. Phil Foden at 8.3 million, selected by 38% of managers. He didn't play in game 35 due to illness, but I think he should be fit for game 36 at home against Wolves. He doubles in 37 against Fulham and Spurs, and then finishes the season at home against West Ham United in game 38. Phil Foden is also someone that I'm looking at as my transfer target heading into game 36. Finally, I have James Tarkowski at 4.6 million. Plays away against Luton in game 36. He plays at home against Sheffield United and has Arsenal away in game 38. Now, with Tarkowski, I've brought him into my transfer targets because I have Fabian Schär, who's currently flagged. If I transfer him out, then maybe getting an Everton defender for that fixture in game 37 against Sheffield United, who have been confirmed to be relegated for next season. I think it's a fixture that maybe Sheffield United can rotate and they can do whatever with it. So maybe Everton have a higher chance of keeping a clean sheet. So Tarkowski is someone that I could look at as a transfer target heading into that game 37. So he joins my transfer targets heading into game 36. So that's where I stand in terms of my transfers and players that I'm looking to bring in heading into game 36. Just quickly looking at what other managers are doing. Managers have brought in Isak, who plays Burnley in game 36, has a double in 37 against Brighton and United, and plays Brentford in game 38. I think if you don't own Isak, I think that's a transfer that you should be looking at because he's looked good in the last few game weeks. He returned 13 points in game week 35. I think we expect more returns away against Burnley in game week 36. So Isak is someone that I think you should be getting into your teams. Managers have also brought in De Bruyne. In my case, I already have Holland, and I don't think I can afford to have both Holland and De Bruyne in my team. So maybe Foden is the one that I'll lean towards if I make a Man City transfer in terms of bringing in another midfielder. So De Bruyne is really a good pick as a differential because he's only selected by 16.1% of managers at the moment, which makes him, I think, a differential heading into game week 36 at home against Wolves. But I think Foden is the one that I can afford. So that's where I currently stand. And I've seen Guardiola as someone that managers have brought in as well at 5.0 million. I have him in my team, returned massively in game week 35, which I'm very happy about. But I think we got very lucky to get it to come out of that fixture with a clean sheet because Forest had a lot of clear-cut chances that if they pulled away, then the clean sheet could have been easily wiped. So I don't think I'm keen on bringing in more Man City assets or defenders. If I didn't have any Man City defender, I don't think I would head into Game Week 36 and make a transfer and bring in a City defender because I think they've conceded a lot of goals this season. I don't expect them to keep a clean sheet all those four fixtures, but I think everyone has to make their own decisions and they are looking at Guardiola and thinking that maybe they can get some attacking returns, which is good. But I think if you're targeting the clean sheets, I doubt they will keep clean sheets in all the fixtures. But I think I'll be looking to try and get Havertz back into my team. And if I bring in a Man City asset, it will be Foden, who I'll have to wait to see if he's fit for Game 36. But that's it from me from this video. So if you found the video helpful in any sort of way, please give the video a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.